And we finished yesterday with that verse 38 of our beloved Vilapa Kusumanjali from Srila Raghunath Das. And the last part was, they will easily cause that black moon who enchants the minds of all the Gopis to constantly spin around like a disc.
Wow.
I'm very eager to witness such a beautiful scene. And now follows the verse 39.
Wow.
Om Riga Savakshi. That means fawn-eyed girl. When can I beautify your chin? That is the abode of Mukunda's bliss with a drop of musk. Explanations. During a transcendental vision, Sri Raghunath in Svarupa Vesh hangs disc-shaped hairpins above Srimati's ears. And now he proceeds by placing a musk drop on her chin. When the vision of placing the hairpins disappears, Raghunath Das laments. The pain of separation that the Jata Prema devotee, that is a devotee whose love for Krishna has awakened, feels is very intense, no doubt. But Srila Raghunath Das Goswami is in the kingdom of Mahabhav, and this is far beyond that. The pain of separation that a Jata Prema devotee, a devotee whose love for Krishna has awakened, feels is very intense, no doubt. But Srila Raghunath Das Goswami is in the kingdom of Mahabhav. That means he is even far beyond that. When the devotee reach the stage of Rati, he gets visions of the Lord's forms and qualities, and he experiences great transcendental ecstasy. But when the stage of prema is attained, there is not so much bliss felt from perceiving the Lord's form in a spurti anymore. The mind then becomes greedy after something even more special. This is the attainment of the Lord's direct darshan.
It's too much.
So if prema, divine love, awakens, then the devotee is no more happy with spurtis.
And to 7.
His love, this prema, is desiring only for direct darshan. You want to see your beloved. Sri Raghunath Das is on the level of Mahabhav. So his heart is always filled with great eagerness to see the Lord directly. Between Spurti and Sakshat Darshan, direct scene, there is a medium stage which is called Sakshatkara Kalpa or Vishpurti. Sakshatkara Kalpa or Vishpurti. A more vivid kind of spurti. All the transcendental visions of Sri Raghunath Das are in that category. Both in his external consciousness and during transcendental visions, he is focused on Sri Radha's lotus feet. And this is the point we sometimes make, that why he is in his external consciousness not focused on Mahaprabhu. Because he was there in that time. Mahaprabhu was there. But here it's written, in his external and internal. During transcendental visions, he is only exclusively focused on Sri Radha's lotus feet. And here we can understand that he can see only Radhika, even in Mahaprabhu. That's the reason he is only focused on Sri Radhika. And he see in Mahaprabhu only Radhika. Wherever there is full surrender, there can be no question of a division of interests. Wow. Wherever there is full surrender, there can be no question of a division of interests. The perfection of prema, divine love, cannot be attained by The perfection of prema cannot be attained by thinking, I give something to my body and my family, and the rest I will give to my beloved deity. Everything must be surrendered to the lotus feet of the beloved deity. A devotee must take shelter unequivocally. Or maybe univocally, I don't know in the perfect how this is. Niskapate na bhajinu toma. This is from Narottam Das. Oh Lord, I did not worship you without hidden motive. If there are any other motive within the heart, it is called deceitfulness. Without being free from ulterior motives, the prema sadhana cannot be done. The desire for distinction is a great enemy of the practicing devotee. Even a person who has renounced everything may desire to touch the hook stool of the desire for distinction. I'm a great scholar. I'm very qualified. I'm very wise. I'm absorbed in bhajan. I'm very famous. I will lord it over everyone and thus become very happy. These desires are called pratishtasa, desire for distinction. And there is no greater obstacle to the development of devotion than that. We know how how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is explaining, I think it's in the Shikshastakam, how we should see ourselves lower than the grass on the street. Or like what is it? Like a tree. Peacefully. And we never like to be praised by others. And this is the meaning behind this pratishtasa. Desire for distinction. It's a great enemy. We are really mercy cases. All we got from others. We are beggars. This desire is like a band of pirates that enters the boat of sadhana and plunders it, dragging it down to hell. Oh. This desire is like a band of pirates that enters the boat of sadhana and plunders it, dragging it down to hell. In his Mana Shiksha, teachings for the mind, Sri Raghunath Das writes, O mind, the shameless dog-eating whatever of the desire for prestige, distinction and position is dancing in my heart. How can beautiful, pure prema ever touch it then? The shameless desire for prestige, distinction, and position is dancing in my heart. How can beautiful, pure prema ever touch it then? Our heart, there must be a place for the prema. And this place, we have to prepare it. And if there are different desires, how can prema then place in the heart? Find the place if there is no space. If we have other desires, there is no space in the heart for the divine love. We have to take care that there is a nice space, a beautiful place for this prema, for our beloved deity. Therefore, always serve the matchless leading devotees who are dear to the Lord, so that this pariya woman or man can quickly be chased out of the heart, and prema may enter it. In the Prema Bhakti Chandrika, it's also written, do not endeavor for the false, like profit, adoration, and distinction. Always think of Govinda's lotus feet. All calamities will then go, and you will become very happy. This is the greatest cause of loving devotion. Unequivocal surrender cannot take place when we keep on pulling between different interests. I'm Sri Radha's maidservant. I don't have a relationship with anyone else. We have many relationships, right, Gurudev? Many. It's a natural that we have many relationships. But as a maidservant, we always see our Radhika behind that, and family members, friends, even the enemies. It's the most difficult to see Radhika behind that. But as her maidservant, she is always behind everything in our life. She is taking care of us. So we can see her everywhere, and we try to serve her in that case. When we go to work, it's a mercy by her. So we try in our relationship to others, always see Radhika in their hearts. And when we pray Akhanda Mangala Karan, so we see behind all these, what we are meeting today, is it a moving or non-moving, living or not living? Everything, she is there behind that. I mean, we pray as to Nitai, Gurudev, but who is Gurudev? Who is Nitai? Nityananda is connected. Ananga Manjari. Who is Ananga Manjari? Expansion of Sri Radhika. Isn't it, Gurudev?
Radha, yes.
All. This is all connected to our Radhika. This is a truth. This is not a theoretical construction of someone philosopher. It's a truth. She is beyond all of this, behind all of this. She is so much taking care. Even this book is not possible without her mercy. She is inspiring Raghunath Das. And when he laments, he is only missing Radhika. He not speak about Mahaprabhu even. He can only see his Radhika. I'm Sri Radha's maidservant. I don't have a relationship with anyone else, so I'm one-pointed, focused on her. She is my love. With her, I exchange my prema. She is giving, she is the source of prema. This kind of loyalty will arise in the heart of a pure, independent devotee. What is independent, Gurudev?
Free of conditions. Is living in the Sarupa soul consciousness. They start moving for prema prasad, loving relation with God, not in gunas.
Wow. Independent from the gunas. Only depend on her mercy. This kind of loyalty. I'm Sri Radha's maidservant. I don't have a relationship with anyone else. This kind of loyalty will arise in the heart of a pure, independent devotee. Sri Raghunath Das falls on the bank of Radhakund and weeps. What to do? How to become Sri Radharani's beloved? That must be learned from the acharyas. What to do? How to become Sri Radharani's beloved? That must be learned from the acharyas. So we have to watch them carefully, how they behave. What they are doing, we have to do. Tulasi is in the kingdom of Leela, holding a cup with musk in her left hand and a brush in her right hand. She stands before Swamini, wearing her leftover glistening blue sari. Oi! She wear the blue sari of her Swamini, right, Gurudev?
Right.
Wow.
Radha.
Wow. A leftover glistening blue sari. How beautiful.
Mahabala Krishna. Wow.
Swamini mercifully gave her the sari because she was very much satisfied with Tulasi's service.
Wow.
How beautiful she looks in it. Seeing Swamini's playful eyebrows and eyes, Tulasi calls her Mriga Savakshi, fawn-eyed girl. She holds the cup with fragrant musk close to Swamini's nose, so that she will remember Krishna's bodily fragrance. While her eyes, that extend to her ears, move around restlessly, Swamini asks Tulasi, "Oh, where does that fragrance come from? I understand that my Priyatama is coming." So again, we can see how the Manjari is playing these feelings of our Swamini, is managing that, giving her so beautiful feelings of remembrance of her beloved. The fragrance of Krishna's body defeats that of a blue lotus flower anointed with musk. This fragrance pervades all the 14 worlds and attracts everyone, blinding the eyes of the gods. O Saki, Krishna's fragrance maddens the world. It enters the woman's nostrils and always remains sitting there, holding them and taking them to Krishna. It's amazing how the manjaris are dealing with this fragrance. When they take this musk oil close to Swamini's nose, they have no own desire. They are not attracted at all. They only think about the attraction of her Swamini towards this musk. But they are not attracted. They are attracted of the happiness of her Swamini. This is amazing. All others will be attracted by that fragrance too. But the manjaris are different. Their loyalty is so exclusive towards Radhika that they are not attracted to that this much. It's amazing. They only see their seva. They can only relish the sevaras. This is the beauty of the manjaris. It steals the bodies and minds of women and makes their noses thrill. The woman of the world then become like a mad woman, whose braids and girdle is loosen of agitation. That's how the highwayman of Krishna's bodily fragrance is. And Shrimati is agitated by smelling the musk, and she shows many sweet emotions through the expressions on her face and her eyes. Tulasi then says, "O fawn-eyed girl, he who becomes agitated from the smell of this musk has not come. Hearing he has not come, Swamini becomes upset, and it is as if her heart breaks. But Tulasi makes Shyam appear in the form of the musk drop on her chin. O fawn-eyed girl, he who becomes agitated from the smell of this musk has not come. And hearing he has not come, Swamini becomes upset, and it is as if her heart breaks. But Tulasi makes Shyam appear in the form of the musk drop on her chin. You know what this chin of yours is? It is the temple of Mukunda's bliss. Tulasi is telling Swamini, you know what this chin of yours is? It is the temple of Mukunda's bliss. He frees you from whatever you have. That's why he is Mukunda. He frees you from whatever you have. That's why he is Mukunda. Tulasi prattles. Hearing this, Swamini is overwhelmed, and she sits still so that Tulasi sighs her opportunity and put the musk drop on her chin. How wonderfully this musk drop places there. like a baby black bee drinking honey from a golden lotus flower.
Mukunda means savior. Yeah. To save. Yeah, Krishna.
Yes.
Savior.
Mukunda is for Krishna.
He is black, and the drop is also black. That drop has now attained its rightful place. Krishna will become jealous of that drop. The owner of the temple will come and fade that drop out of by kissing your chin. Before we heard it's the temple of Mukunda's bliss. So Mukunda is the owner of that temple. The owner of the temple will come and fade the drop out by kissing your chin. And that's exactly what I want. So again, we can see how the manjaris are creating something. When they decorating Swamini, they exactly know what will happen when Krishna is coming. They are preparing the situation. That's exactly what I want. Being fully surrendered to her, the maidservants know exactly what is on Swamini's Mahabhav mind. And they serve her accordingly. By Swamini's grace, they knew exactly what she needs. So that we also have to see. When we get some blessing, it's her mercy and her grace. It's not from us. We are not the source of anything. We may be like a pipeline where the prema is floating, but we are not the source of that prema. If we get something, we are mercy case. And we know she is an ocean of compassion. And if we are connected to her, we will get all this by her mercy. By Swamini's grace, the Manjari knew exactly what she needs. I call myself a maidservant, but still Swamini does not respond. As soon as my mind and my heart become qualified, she will certainly respond. I can't eat. I can't sleep. I'm crying for her day and night. Can merciful Swamini remain silent and callous, although she sees all this? In Srimad Bhagavat, Shri Narayan told Durvasa Muni, how can I forsake my devotees who have given up their wives, homes, children, relatives, and wealth to surrender unto me? And Swamini is the embodiment of compassion. A Purusha, Supreme Lord, bestows his mercy after due consideration. But Swamini is an Apara Dayavati, an endlessly merciful goddess, and she bestows her mercy without any consideration. Her compassion will certainly descend when she hears a devotee anxiously praying. My heart is blinded by illusion. Please purify me and give me shelter at your lotus feet. This is why Gaura is so merciful. He has accepted the mood and complexion of Sri Radha. That's the reason why Gaura is so merciful. Sri Raghunath Das Goswami is full receptacle of Sri Gaura's grace. He cannot even swallow a little water anymore. I did not see Swamini. What's the use of staying alive? Raghunath Das Goswami wept day and night. So that's the meaning of following the footsteps of the Acharyas. We also have to do this. Weep day and night. His body and mind were burning, and his body was crayed by dust. He had gone blind from fasting, and his body, that felt to him like a mere burden, was burning in the fire of separation. So we can see as more intense the feelings come and the prema arises, the body becomes like a burden, this material body. It is like useless. And in his case, we can see he come back to share all his intense feelings with us, to bless us, and to teach us what to do to follow him. It not means that we have to give up eating and drinking. This is artificial. But if we are enter in the kingdom of prema, automatically we forget this material world, this body, because the taste of prema is an amazing drug that makes us forget everything else in the material world. And this prema will arise in that moment we accept ourselves as a maidservant of Swamini. That means we accept our real identification and that of our beloved deity. Then there are two persons who love each other, and the prema can flow. And this is actually the whole world is running for. but it's not found in this world. And so that if we once get it, then it's finished with the material world. He had gone blind from fasting, and his body, that fell to him like a mere burden, was burning in the fire of separation. Although we may repeat the words of the Acharyas, our prayers to Swamini's lotus feet must become pure. Pure means we have to pray from the position of a maidservant. Then the heart is pure and is no more controlled by the gunas. There seems to be no practice more delightful than this. Those who want to make their bhajan a success must depend on this vani, these great words of the Mahajans, what we just read here. Each syllable crystallizes one pointed loyalty to Radha's lotus feet. Each syllable crystallizes one pointed loyalty. This is a staibhav loyalty to Shri Radhika's lotus feet. Tulasi lovingly makes luscious jokes while putting the musk drop on Swamini's chin. This drop makes the natural beauty of Shri Radhika's face even more brilliant. So that Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti writes in Krishna Bhavanamrita. This,
Radhe.
yes, Radhe.
Just one short commentary. You see this words, Tulasi lovingly makes many luscious jokes while putting the musk drop on Swami's chin. That indicates that in relation to Swamini and in relation to Swarup is everything very relaxed, actually, and full of jokes and full of deeper meaning, but it's one atmosphere which is full of humors, jokes, and that makes this atmosphere very, very attractive for the soul, and everybody like to be happy, like to be full of jokes and humor, and this indicates this atmosphere is like this.
Yes, beautiful. This is between two persons who know each other exactly, right?
Yeah.
They can make jokes like this because they know the feelings of the other exactly, and so they make jokes. Tulasi and creates an atmosphere that Swamini can swim in that feelings towards his moha. One of these jokes was also yesterday that spin around like a disc.
Yes, they called Murasha.
Murashat. It's everything sustained.
Double meaning always, no? Double meaning when they call him a hero.
But
At
in
the
some
same time, they make him spinning like a disc.
yeah, but in some positive meaning, in some humor meaning,
Yeah.
joyful meaning. That's nice.
Yeah, very beautiful. This blue drop is like the full moon rising from an ocean of sweetness. Seeing this, Krishna will consider it to be a seal declaring it to be his, and he will personally come to rejoice in experiencing its flavor again and again. In that way, Tulasi brings strong emotions into Swamini's heart. That is suffering separation. So, this is the expertise of the Manjari. And that time, Swamini is not with Mohan. They are creating this atmosphere to Swamini that she feels as if he is there, as if they are in meeting. So they remember Mohan, they remember Swamini, always on Mohan, and their playful leelas. This is the expertise of the Manjaris. Tulasi brings strong emotions into Swamini's heart that is suffering separation. Blessed is her expertise in devotional service. How many memories of different leelas doesn't Tulasi awaken in Swamini's heart? When she holds Swamini's chin, she suddenly doesn't get anything anymore, and her heart immerses in an ocean of love and separation as she anxiously laments, "To whom shall I give this musk drop now? O fawn-eyed girl, O worshipper of Sri Govinda's play, When will I put a glistening musk drop on your chin that is like a divine temple of bliss, so that your face will become as beautiful as the moon with all its 16 digits. From Haripada Shila. This ends the explanations of the verse 39 of our Vilapa Kusumanjali. So today we can meditate on this one point of musk on Swamini's chin.
Symbol is in Krishna. Musk black is a Krishna.
Yes.
Yeah. So this symbol is Radhika is not without Krishna anytime.
Mm. This spot is the temple of his love, Gurudev.
Yeah.
The temple of Mukunda's bliss. And so it's also a symbol of the one-pointedness of the Manjaris.
One-pointedness of Radhika, of Krishna, and she teach one-pointedness. Manjari also.
Wow.
The teacher to Gurudev, to Manjari Guru, Guru Manjari.
Mm. So this spot is a beautiful, most beautiful spot.
Yeah.
And it's great meaning to all of us.
Yeah.
So we can meditate on this spot.
Right.
It's so beautiful how it attracts Mohan. And it is the temple of his bliss. And how Tulasi is creating this meeting with Shyam in Swamini's mind.
Yeah.
When she is in separation, but Tulasi is able to make her feel like they are in meeting.
Yeah.
Describing what happened, what will happen when he is entering his temple of bliss.
If he is not there, he is living in the thinking of Krishna. Mind not go out from that.
And Manjari is creating this in Swamini's heart, right?
Yes.
But they are not creating that by their own. They are inspired with Swamini because they exactly know what she is feeling.
All right.
And so by her mercy, they can do this. It's not there. They need this. So even if we are getting some spurtis or whatever, it's not that these spurtis are created by our own. They are a mercy of our Swamini.
Right.
Beautiful meditation for today. And this ends the verse 39. And I think we can stop here because there is so much feelings coming by this beautiful spot.